In the shadowy corners of the comic book universe, two titans of raw, untamed power stand ready to clash. On one side, we have Solomon Grundy, the undead behemoth, a creature of swamp and sorcery. Reborn time and again, his strength fluctuating with each resurrection. On the other, the Red Hulk, General Thaddeus, Thunderbolt Ross, a military mind fused with gamma-powered rage, capable of absorbing energy and getting hotter literally as he gets angrier. This isn't just a fight. It's a collision of supernatural endurance and nuclear fury. Who would win? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about Solomon Grundy. Born on a Monday, this guy is the definition of a wild card. His power levels are notoriously inconsistent. In some stories, he's a match for the entire Justice League, trading blows with Superman and shrugging off immense damage. In others, he's barely a challenge for Batman. For this battle, let us assume we read dealing with one of his most powerful incarnations, the one fueled by chaotic magic, possessing immense super strength invulnerability and a regenerative ability that makes him nearly impossible to put down for good. Grundy doesn't feel pain. He doesn't get tired. He is a relentless, shambling engine of destruction. His greatest asset is his sheer persistence. You can tear him apart, and he'll just pull himself back together, ready for more. Now, let's turn our attention to the Red Hulk. Unlike his green counterpart, Ross doesn't get stronger with rage. Instead, his body temperature skyrockets. The angrier he gets, the more heat and radiation he emits, to the point where he can melt solid ground just by standing on it. This power comes with a critical weakness. If he gets too hot, he risks a catastrophic burnout. But before that happens, he's a tactical nuclear weapon on two legs. Red Hulk retains the strategic mind of General Ross, making him a much more cunning and calculated fighter than the often mindless Green Hulk. He's not just a brute. He's a soldier who knows how to exploit weaknesses. He can absorb various forms of energy, including cosmic and gamma radiation, to further boost his power. He once punched a hole through a planet-devouring entity and even took down Thor. His power is immense, destructive, and backed by a brilliant military intellect. So, the battle begins. Imagine the scene. A desolate, shattered landscape. Grundy lumbers forward, a mountain of decaying flesh, his fists like wrecking balls. Red Hulk meets him head-on, a crimson comet of fury. The initial exchange of blows would be catastrophic, shaking the very earth. Grundy's raw magical strength would be a match for Red Hulk's initial output. He'd take every punch Red Hulk throws and keep coming, his undead nature allowing him to ignore injuries that would cripple any living being. For a while, it would look like a stalemate. Grundy's relentless assault would push Red Hulk, forcing him to get angrier, and therefore, hotter. This is where the tide turns. As Red Hulk's temperature climbs, the battlefield around them begins to change. The ground turns to molten slag. The air shimmers with intense heat. Grundy, being a creature of the swamp and decay, is fundamentally tied to the earth and organic matter. While he's invulnerable to conventional harm, extreme overwhelming energy is a different story. Red Hulk's radiating heat would begin to sear and cook Grundy's undead flesh. The supernatural magic that holds Grundy together would be pitted against raw, nuclear-level thermal energy. It's like trying to put out a forest fire with a bucket of water. Red Hulk, using his tactical mind, would realize this. He wouldn't just be punching, he'd be weaponizing his own body. He'd grapple with Grundy, turning himself into a living furnace. The moisture in Grundy's body would boil away. The swampy, magical essence that animates him would be scorched and vaporized by the sheer intensity of Red Hulk-esque gamma-heated rage. Grundy can regenerate from being torn limb from limb, but can he regenerate from being incinerated at a molecular level? It's highly unlikely. The magic that resurrects him needs something to work with. If Red Hulk can reduce him to nothing but superheated ash, there's nothing left to bring back. In the end, after a brutal, earth-shattering conflict, Red Hulk would stand victorious. He would be glowing, steaming, a figure of pure, radiating power, standing over the smoldering remains of his opponent. While Solomon Grundy's persistence is legendary, it falls short against a foe whose very rage can reach the temperature of a star. The undead giant simply can't withstand that level of destructive energy. The winner is the Red Hulk. What do you guys think? Could Grundy's magic find a way to win? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic showdowns.